All right, so did some upgrades to my living room TV audio system. What I did with these old 1980 JBL L96 monitors is I had to take the tweeters out because they were just dying. I mean, 45 years old. And so I put these Dayton Audio soft dome tweeters in there. And then this is a metal frame. I had to take the woofer out and get up underneath and put these tweeters in, but they sound really, really good. These are really old speakers, but you know, old school is the way to go sometimes. Now, here's some new school stuff I did. This is kind of sort of what I want to talk about. This morning, what I did is I have another one of these 15-inch Skar Audio car subwoofer boxes, and this is one of their higher end 15-inch subs in there. But this one's converted with a plate amplifier on the back. And let me move this carpet out of the way and I'll show you. And what I did this morning is I had a 2.1 amplifier, a little Fosi down here, and I swapped it out with their higher end BT20A Pro amplifier, which is just a 2.0 amplifier, but it has a preamplifier out that is variable with the Bluetooth, which is, or I'm sorry, not the Bluetooth, but with the input, the aux input. And that is a huge plus if you want to run a subwoofer off this amplifier. Just use the preamp out 3.5 millimeter jack and you're rocking and rolling. And to be able to control the volume of the subwoofer, I just added this little line amplifier right here. You can turn it on, turn it off, and it has the volume. And I had an old knob. I swapped out knobs, and I wanted them to match. And this thing sounds absolutely freaking phenomenal. This is a huge difference in the tonality. This has a higher signal-to-noise ratio of like 108 dB. Ultra-low distortion. It's rated at 300 watts per channel, but you know I'm running it at 8 ohms, so it's probably like maybe 60 or 70 watts per channel, but plenty of power to run these JBLs. And let me pull this back here and I'll show you a little bit on the back side here of my spaghetti wiring. So this is the preamp out right here, and so this comes off the TV, the headphone jack off the TV for the amplifier, and I can control the volume with my clicker remote. And then the preamp out right here goes into here and then down to the plate amplifier on the sub right down here. And this is a Dayton Audio SPA300-D, and it sips power. I mean, there's no phantom vampire power sucking going on with this system here. It's just so, I mean, these things just sip power. This is a class or a chip amplifier. This is an actual Class D amplifier, and they really don't use that much power. I mean, you can just leave it on standby, and or not off standby, but on ready mode, and you're good to go. So it's not like the high-end system, you know, what I would call like super audiophile type system. But I do have to say, for this 2.1 system for just here in the living room, it'll knock your socks off. You put on some Amazon Music on the TV app, and it just freaking rocks. That little plate amplifier, it's rated at 300 watts, but I'll tell you, it's way more than 300 freaking watts. It'll move this Skar Audio 15-inch sub. I don't think this is a ZFX series. It's a high-end series sub, but the sound is just unbelievable compared to, you know, a store-bought 2.1 system. You can get it wherever, you know, Amazon, Walmart, whatever. But a little old school, new school stuff going on here, and I'm pretty happy with it, especially with these antique freaking JBLs that I got for free. Neighbor 2 doors down was this shit. She just gave them to me. I still have the grills I can pop on, but yeah, just got stands up there, and these things sound great. All right, thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time. Just a little home hi-fi upgrade / old school, new school mentality here. Later.